Alright, this is going to be a demo on how to um, get your views to fit within the border. So let's say you got in this situation and you want to move all the views. In order to move the views, you must turn on the display frame. So we select the feature called display frame found in the view tab. I want to view the display frame, so in the view tab you find display frame and just activate it. The one that's in the red box is the active view. If you did this properly, the primary view, when moved, should have all the other views automatically follow. And you'll notice no matter where I kind of place this, it really is hard to fit. What I can do is grab this one and move it down, and grab this one, I can move it over. But this ISO view, when I try and grab it, it's only going to go diagonally. So if I want to kind of slide over now to the right, what you have to do is right click on that view, go into the isometric view, geez, why am I not seeing it? I got to break the link. I can't remember. Oh, view position. I want to make that independent. So when I make this view independent, it allows me to grab this and then move it. Problem is, it's not a true link like it's supposed to be. And even when I turn the display frame, you'll notice that the views are all too clustered together. It doesn't allow enough room for me to add dimensions and then the labels underneath. So, how do I fix this? Ideally, we always want to be working at scale 1:1 or even 2:1 because they print these typically at half scale. Since they print them at half scale, I always want to get at least a full scale, because if I take this and make this a smaller scale, like I make this a half scale right here, then the shop's going to see a quarter scale of what the part really is. If possible, I like to go twice scale if I know they're printing it at half scale, so that when they see the part they're going to see is going to be full scale. Alright, so again, the best thing to do is to try and leave it at full scale, if not going twice scale. In order to get this to fit better, rather than change the scale of the views, the best thing to do is change the size of the border. You see, I'm on a B size border. Because I chose a border that's small, and I realized, oh man, I really should have put this on the next border up. That's not an issue. You don't have to start all over. All you have to do is go to the view layout, and under the page layout, you click the page layout, and we can choose a different size. So I'll jump this up from a B size to a C size. I'll simply hit resize and then hit apply just to see if it works. You can see the border's moving, and then hopefully the border will move. And you see that I got a much bigger border to work with. I can then say OK to that and go back to the view and view my display frames. This will enable me to move the views and separate them out. That allows me a lot more room to add dimensions, text, and annotation. Alright, so that is step number 1 to getting your views to fit in the border. If this does not work and you really need to shrink the views because it's just so big, we just got to shrink the views, that's not uncommon at all. It's not uncommon to go all the way down to 1/10 of a scale. I will talk about how to do that in the next video.